Hey everybody, we have arrived. I don't even know where we are. All I can say is we're somewhere on Rim Road, about 4 or 5 miles west of Woods Canyon Lake turnoff there. And all the campgrounds are full. Of course, it's Memorial Day weekend, so shouldn't be surprised, right? And the weather is nice. It's so cool. But we're here for a couple of days. Going to show you what we're going to be doing. I have no idea what our schedule is, so hang on as we take a trip around the Rim Road. We're just getting camp set up. There's our spot. And we brought Patchy. Hi, Patch. What do you think, Patch? He's got a dirty nose.
Didn't take long to get dirty.
So all I can say for now is we're somewhere on the Rim Road, right? What was that last camp? Oh, Mugyon Campground. We tried to go in Mugyon Campground, but it was full. And then we tried to turn off on the actual Rim Road, and the sign said full. So we just kept coming up the 300. So we're about 4 miles past that. But there's all these little spots here that are dispersed camping spots. So we just brought the truck and the trailer and the green monster and the little white monster right there. So we're gonna get set up. Should be a fun weekend.
So someday when my ship comes in, I know just what we'll do. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two.
He's doing good. His bed keeps sliding back further and further.
Uh-oh. What's going on here?
I don't know. Oh, they're telling everybody about the fire restrictions probably.
Yeah.
As they come in. Yeah, they see the green truck.
Good. How are you doing?
Good. So you know we're in stage 2 fire restrictions, so no campfires at all, no smoking unless you're in your vehicle.
Okay.
You can't operate any chainsaws or anything like that.
Okay.
For grilling, you can use propane, but no charcoal.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
Yep, thanks.
You know, help hook me up.
Wow.
That's first.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea. Where are you going, Patch? He smells something, and it's getting a little cool. Patch has got his nose fixed on something. I have a nice little spot here. Well, when we came in at Woods Canyon, no, actually before we got to Woods Canyon Lake, when we first came down Forest Road 300, the Rim Road, they had the fire department there, the Forest Service and stuff were there, and they were passing out flyers about no open fires, no charcoal fires, propane's okay, no target shooting, and what was it? It was a couple of the fire restrictions were pretty severe because everything's really dry right now, they said, plus the wind. So I brought charcoal, but I'm not going to use it, unfortunately. Did you find something? Patch, do you smell the wolf? Are you smelling the wolf? There's a gray wolf around here, they said. This area actually had a host. I was really surprised. when we pulled into this spot. There's little numbers on. These are all dispersed camping. There's no fee where we're at, but they do have, this weekend they had hosts. I guess because it's Memorial Day weekend. They said last year they didn't have hosts and it was really kind of crazy out here. But the host told us that there is a gray wolf, Mexican gray wolf in the area. They've seen him, and he comes around sometimes. They said get pictures of him if you see him, and make sure you keep your dog away. Don't let your dogs run loose. Oh, Patch smells something. What do you smell? Something's got you going, huh? Yeah. So no fires, darn it. I was gonna have a little fire, have a charcoal fire and grill some steak and hamburgers or something. So everything we have to cook on the propane stove. Yeah. Oh well. I should have brought my propane fire pit. I kind of thought maybe I should bring it. I have a fire pit at home. It's a propane fire pit, but it takes up room, but it would have been nice to have. I could have used that. Hey, you're taking me away here. We're not going to get too far away. So just recently, they fixed all this up. This used to be just dispersed camping out here with no designated campsite numbers or anything. So now they even have numbers on these. I'll show you in a minute. We'll walk back up here. Let's walk back up here, Patch. Come on. He just got fed. He even had a little bit of leftovers from us. We gave him some cooked carrots. He loves cooked carrots. You'll never know what you're going to find out in the woods. Look at that. That's a golf ball. Yeah, it's a golf ball, Patch. How'd that get out here? Originally, I planned to come out here, and I had no idea that the road was paved. Now that Forest Road 300 is paved, it's nice. You can come out here quite a ways. The road that we came in on used to be just dirt road all the way from Woods Canyon Lake. It was dirt road, so people didn't really come out this far. Patch, you really smell something. Look at those pretty flowers over there, Patch. Look at those pretty flowers. Dispersed 70. So they actually give these spots a number. Each site is designated a number plus a limit of 2. Well, if you had a group of people, you could probably squeeze them in together, but it's really not meant for more than 2 campers. Come on. That's what the host said anyway. It's starting to get chilly. Yeah, we're gonna button up everything and close our windows. It's supposed to get down to about 44 tonight, which isn't too bad, but a lot chillier than Phoenix, huh, Patch? Yeah. Thanks for watching. I want to show you how to find the spot that we camped in. And we did a weekend up near Woods Canyon Lake. And if you don't know where that's at and how to get there, the best way to find it is to come up the 260 from Payson or the Beeline Highway. You can come to 260 also north down from Strawberry and Pine down through here, Payson. And then you take the 260 and head east on the 260 and come on out. You're going to go about a half an hour, probably about 30 miles, 35, 45 minutes, depending on the traffic. And you're going to get up here and look for the turnoff for Woods Canyon Lake, which is Forest Road 300. It'll be approximately in this area right here. They call it the Rim Road. And so you're going to turn, that's about where we met the rangers and the fire volunteers that were there passing out brochures about watching for the dangers of fire, having open fires and stuff. And so what I was really surprised, and I'll kind of show you what normally in the past there's a turnoff here to go to Woods Canyon Lake, and I want to say it's right about in here somewhere. There it is. This turnoff right here, this is about where the road ended. It used to end, the pavement, and then the road to the lake was paved also. But once you got past this spot right here, it was dirt road. But they have paved all of the that rim road right there is now paved all the way up here to a place called Bear Canyon Lake, and I'll see if I can find it real easily here. Here's Woods Canyon Lake, and here is Bear Canyon Lake right here. And so the forest road, this rim road right here, is paved all the way, not to the lake itself, but where you can turn off to the lake. And it's really hard to find the road. There it is, rim road. Kind of hard to see it on this map, even on my computer. But there's a turnoff here, I think it's the 84 or 89 right there. That's where the road has actually stopped and is no longer paved past this 89. But that is incredible to me because this used to be a dirt road. Not that it was hard, a hard road to travel on. It was usually a nice graded road, but a lot of washboards and stuff. But there is a lot of camping in this area, and we're going to show you more as we do the trip and stuff and kind of go around and show you some of the spots. But the place that we camped in was a new spot to me that we've never seen before. It's up here on the Rim Road, not all the way to Bear Canyon Lake, and not it's well past, probably 6 miles past the turnoff to Woods Canyon Lake. And you'll see a road as you're taking the 300 around here, the 300, you'll see a turn off here for Dye Ridge Road. And now there's even dispersed camping up in here, in this area. Let me switch to satellite mode and I'll show you. If you get to the 300 and Dye Ridge Road, there's dispersed camping up in this area right here. Really nice spots, actually. I drove up here in the quad and found all kinds of dispersed camping. But the place that we were in was has actually been some designated sites that they've added to this 9354 road. And I saw the turnoff right here. And if you see on Google Maps, this doesn't even show as being paved yet. But this where it says Rim Road 300, this is now all paved. And there's a sign on the right side of the road as you're coming that'll show you the 9354 turnoff. And you're going to come back in here, and the first site is going to be in here, and then there's another site in here, and I think it starts with like 60, 61, 62, and all the way around is where we were at, was around right in here, is this spot. And so this is a pretty easy road to travel in. I noticed I took the quad around, and I'll show it on a later video, where I actually took this road all the way over to the where it meets up again with the 300. So this is the entrance that we took, but this 9354 road goes all the way over, back again, and then hooks up again to the Rim Road right here, where it's paved. And so there are many spots in this area. I'm going to say there's probably about 30 designated sites in this area right here, and they're all well spaced. And the road is pretty easy to travel with exceptions of a little gully that's in about the middle section that kind of gets a little bit deep right in here. And the host that was here, he was over on this end, on the west end. But he said that there's a spot in here. He advises people if they have a big motorhome or trailer and they want to either come in from this side if they know the spots, or come in from the other side. But there's kind of a little rough patch in here that can bottom out. If you're a short camper, pickup truck camper, or a van, those kind of things, you can take this spot through here. It's not too bad. I did it. There was one little spot over here where we were that's also a rough spot, but not too bad. But that's about it. And some really nice camping spots. The funny thing was, on one of the days that we were there, second or third day, I did see some wolves, and I know the host mentioned that. Let me show you where we were. We were actually camped right in where this meadow is right here. And one morning I got up and I was looking over in this direction. I saw the wolves walking across this area right here. Two of them. I saw the first wolf and caught my attention because I saw the motion in the distance, and I didn't have my camera. I didn't have any telephoto lens to get them, so they were quite a ways. I'd say probably from here to here is about 150 yards, maybe 200 yards. So it was quite a bit of distance to get my cameras to focus on them. I wouldn't have got a good picture anyway. I wish I could have, and I wasn't exactly going to run over there and try to hook up with them. So, and find them that way. But we did see some wolves in this area. There were sightings of bears. A cinnamon bear was sighted, they said, up along this road north of us one night or two before we got there. And so just be aware there are bears in the area. I had bear spray with me. And so I would suggest taking some with you if you go camp in this area. Not that you will need it. It's just a good thing to have with you in case of a contingency that you may need it, just to scare the bear away. Cinnamon bear, this particular bear was probably about a 250, 300 pound bear. So not a real big bear like a grizzly bear, but still big enough that you don't want to mess around with. Other than that, you might see some elk occasionally. There are some aspen groves. We're going to do some trips on the next video. We're going to go up to Bear Canyon Lake and show you that. We're also going to go down to Woods Canyon Lake and show you some of the areas around there. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Beautiful area to come camp, especially in the summertime. It's all about the spot that we were in, right in here, was about 7,700 feet. And so Woods Canyon Lake starts off at about 7,300 feet. So you do a little bit of climbing here. And just a beautiful area, but be careful. Heed the rangers' warnings about fires if they give you any warnings about open fires, because right now, at least in June, it'll probably be dry until the monsoon season starts. So safe travels, have fun, catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.